pass out our chips and our mat. I'm going to explain how I want you to organize your chips and your mat, okay? Uh-huh. Do you? Okay, go ahead and put it there. So you guys all have yours? Okay, so today, before we get started, Ms. Campos is going to go over 3 phonograms. Remember, a phonogram is a chunk of letters, right, that make a sound. So when I see the first letter in the phonogram, I notice that it's a vowel. Here's the tricky part. The ink sometimes distorts the vowel sound. Sometimes the vowel sound doesn't sound like it's supposed to. Like the I says E, right? And ink, ink. It doesn't say it, ink, ink. So the N and the K make the I a little bit different. So it says ink. Can you say that? Ink. Just like we learned yesterday when we were doing the I and G, it didn't say I, it said E, ing, because the N after a vowel makes the vowel sound a little bit different. Look at O and K. For this one, what do you think we're gonna say? Does anybody want to try it? O and K. Good try. It's actually unk. Say that. Unk. Do it one more time. Unk. What about A and K? What do you think that one's gonna say? Ink. Say it. Ink. Remember, whenever the N follows a vowel, it kind of makes the vowel a little distorted, okay? So ink, unk, ink. Now we group them together as a chunk, remember, because that's the phonogram. Okay, the first one that I want you to do is the word sink. But watch Miss Campos first. We're gonna tap it, I'm gonna go ink, because that's the phonogram ink. So when I tap it, I show a little chunk like this, and I show that it takes up ink. Got it? So watch Miss Campos. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get my blank one. Ink. Okay? Did everybody get that? Okay, so now which one am I going to exchange it for that says ink? Yes. The A and K. So I'm going to take this one off and I'm going to put my A and K. And let's read it together. Ready? Read it with Miss Campos. A. Now when we write it, get your marker. We're going to write our S for the beginning sound. Our vowel gets its own box, but the ink gets a box together because it makes one sound. Even though it's 2 letters, it's like a digraph, it makes one sound. Okay? So when I box it in together like this, because I know that that chunk of letters is a phonogram that says ink. So when I read this word, I say ink. Can you do that with me? Ink. Awesome job. Okay, let's go ahead and take off ink and let's try a different phonogram. Okay, the next one I want to do is the word pink. Pink. Let's tap it first. I'm going to wait till everybody takes off their phonogram. Thank you, Nayela. Nayela, I'm going to give you a you're terrific because you're ready to go. Thank you, Delasha. I'm going to give you an awesome because you're ready to go. All right, we're going to tap it first. The word is pink. Watch Miss Campos when I tap the word pink. I'm going to go, and then my phonogram, I go like this, and I say ink. Do it again. Ink. Let's go ahead and get our sounds. I know it's and my blank one is going to say ink. Okay, which one of these phonograms do you think we're going to use for ink? Yes, Nayela?
I and K.
Yep, I'm going to exchange it for the I and K. And now when I read it, I'm going to read it like this. Watch Miss Campos. Ink. How do I write pink? Yes, Delasha?
S.
S for pink? No, it's not an S. Delisha, try again. Yes, it's P, E. I don't see an I, an E. So what goes next in the box? Niela, an I, and then what do I do with the N and the K? I put it together. Excellent job. So I'm going to put my N and my K together. I'm also going to box my phonogram. Nice job. And so when we read this word, we're going to do it like this. Ink. Can you guys do that with me? Here we go. Ink. What's the word? Pink. Good job. Go ahead and take it off. I have one more award to give out. And I'm going to give that to Fatima. Fatima, great job. I do. I already have the secret student in my head who I know it is. Okay? All right. We're going to go ahead and get started with the next word. The next word is think. Think. Watch Miss Campos. Ink. Which chip am I going to use? Because now I'm saying, which chip am I going to use, Drew? Yeah, so what color chip am I going to use? I'm going to use my digraph chip, right? Which phonogram am I going to use for think? What do you think, Delisha? A-N-K. Excellent. I'm going to remove my blank one. I'm going to put my A-N-K. Th-ink. Go ahead and write the word think. Nice. Nice job, Delisha. I like how you put your T and your H in one box because we know TH makes one sound. Th, th. And Fatima, I like how you separated your vowel and then you put your ink at the end, your digraph. Good job. Go ahead and box the A-N-K and we're gonna go ahead and read that together. You guys ready? Let's tap it. Ink. What's the word? Think. Good job. Go ahead and erase and we're gonna do one last word. Okay? The last word we're going to do is a sound. It's a word that makes a sound. And the word is bonk. Bonk. Let's go ahead and tap it. B-onk. I hear B, I hear a consonant, and I hear my phonogram. B-onk. Okay? Who thinks they can tell me which phonogram are we going to use for this word? Do you think you might know, Fernando? If I said B-onk, what phonogram?
O.
Which one? Yes.
O-N-K.
Excellent. O-N-K. Get your O-N-K, put it there. And let's read our word together. You guys ready? B-onk. And the word is bonk. Go ahead and write it. Use a lowercase b, please. Oh, you're choosing b-ink. Bank. Nice, Drew. That's a capital B. There you go. We want lowercase b's. Excellent, Fernando. So as I'm looking, I see b. I see your vowel separated from your ink. B-onk. Go ahead and box it. Oops, I boxed all of it, huh? Box it. No, let's read it. B-onk. What's the word? Bonk. Go ahead and erase your board. Fernando, you can give yourself a star when you're done. When you're done, I'm going to collect your boards with all of your chips and everything on top, okay? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and go over now what we're going to be talking about. Who remembers what the N and the G say? Yes. Excellent job. So today we are going over the right? So when it's separate by itself, we say and k. But when it's together, we say nk. Can you say that? Nk. How would we read this word? Do you see the phonogram that we just went over? Right? So how would we read that word? Okay, so put the p in front of it and what would you get? Pink. Pink. Excellent. Look at this one. U-N-K. What does U-N-K make? Yes.
Sunk.
That's the entire word, right? Sunk. So the U-N-K says unk. Say it. Excellent. Where do you notice the unk at the word? Is Nayela the only one that's raising her hand? Where do we notice the unk, Drew? At the end of a word. Good job. We will not see the unk at the beginning of the word, okay? We might see it in the middle of a word only when it's a multi-syllable word, when there's more than one syllable. But right now, it's at the end of a word. Okay, when we do the ng, right, this is what our mouth looks like. Ng. And we already learned 2 spelling ways, patterns to spell it. We spell it ng, and then there's the n by itself, okay? We're not going to write together because we just did some writing right now, but we're going to go ahead and watch me read these words. When I read these words, I'm going to say but. Do I go like this? Watch Miss Campos. But, bank. No. I know this is a phonogram, so I keep the chunk together. I say but, ink, bank, right? Same thing here. I don't go in, think, because I notice the vowel is closed in, so I'm thinking it's a closed vowel. These are special words because it doesn't follow that rule. I know that the I and K, remember the N distorts the I sound and it makes it say E. So this is the ink, think. I will think about it, right? Think. So what we're going to do right now, Ms. Campos has your words. I'm going to go ahead and pass out your words. Please write your name on them. Okay? The next thing I want you to do is I want you to get your pencil. What I'm going to have you do right now is I'm going to have you go on a digraph hunt. You're going to go through your words and you are going to put a box around all of the, not the digraph, sorry guys, a phonogram hunt. You're going to go through all your words and you're going to box your phonogram, okay? I'm going to give you guys a few seconds before I do it up here. So you're looking for the phonogram in each word. Remember, a phonogram is a group of letters, and that group is 3 letters. The first one always starts with the vowel. So, Delisha, is this 3 letters or 2 letters? And what is a phonogram? The phonogram always starts with a vowel. Is this one a vowel? N is a vowel? No. Nice job. Nice job. All right, so let's take a look up here. The first phonogram that I notice is, what is that? How do we say that phonogram? Ink. Good job. The next phonogram I notice, how do we say this phonogram? Ink. Good job. Because remember, the N makes the I say E. It distorts the sound. Here is the next phonogram. Who knows what this phonogram says? Ink. Let's try this one. What does this one say? Ink. What does this one say? Ink. And what does this one say? Ink. Even though we know it looks like it's closed in, a closed syllable word, it doesn't say a, it says a. So the N is distorting its sound, okay? All right, get your blue. So I noticed a consonant here, right? What do you notice here on this one? Nayela, what do you notice? What do we call that? It's a blend. When we see 2 consonants, this one is an S blend, okay? What about this one down here? Can somebody take a look at this one? What do you notice, Drew? What do you notice with these 2?
Is it DR?
Yep, this is our R blend, right? A D and an R. What about this one? Is this one a blend on the top?
No.
Nope, it's one consonant, so it's not a blend. But look at this one right here. Are we going to color this one blue?
No.
How come?
Because it's a consonant diagram.
It's a digraph. Good job. I love how you said that it's a digraph. And we know that when it's a digraph, it's two letters, but those two letters only make one sound, right? And the last one, Miss Campos is going to go back to getting my blue because I noticed also another R blend. Okay? You guys see those? All right, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with Fernando, and I'm just going to go around. Fernando, can you read the first one for us?
Sound?
Well, Fernando, I hope you were listening to our conversation when we were learning because the A does not say ah. Yes. Sink. It's distorted, right? The N makes the A say A, ink. So this is sank. Can you read this one, Nayla?
Down. Stink.
Yes, because does the I say I in this word? No, it says E. Watch this. Stink. Say it with me. Stink. Drew, what are you doing? Okay, next one. Who can read this one? Drew?
Pink.
This one? What's the word? Drink. Say. Drink, like to drink some water, right? Okay, can you read this one, Fatima?
Pink.
Pink. Can you read this one?
Thick.
No. What does I-N-K say? Yes, what is it? Think. So, ink, right? Think. And everybody, let's all read this one together. Say it again. Aim. What's the word? Frank. Good job. All right, turn it over. Now you go ahead and go on your phonogram hunt again. Remember, a phonogram is 3 letters. The first one starts with the vowel, but the unk kind of changes the vowel sound, okay? And not in all of the words, but in some of them. So, which did you circle? Anybody want to share? Which one did you circle for the first one? Fatima, what did you circle for the first one? No, that's not a phonogram. What did you circle for the first one? Drew?
On the U and K.
Excellent. So you did, oops, I have blue still, but that's okay. The U and K. And Niella, what did you circle for the last one?
The A and K.
Yes, remember a phonogram starts with the vowel and it's 3 letters, right? It's the chunk. Okay, who can read this one? We're not going to mark our consonants on this one. Who can read it? Drew?
Trunk.
Trunk, right? Your car has a trunk. Who can read this one? Yes.
Pram.
No, because you're still saying ah.
Pen.
No, in this, what does A and K say? Prank. Exactly, prank. And prank is like a trick, right? When you do a prank.
You put slime on the top when you enter, and then it falls down.
And then it falls down.
And you put
That could.
Water in a glass on the door, and when somebody opens it,
Those are definitely pranks. Good job. All right, let's go ahead. Ms. Campos has some words with some phonograms. I'm going to show you. Your job is to come up and place it where you think it belongs, okay? All right, let's go ahead and try. I'm going to move these out of the way. All right, here's our first one. Taking a word, I'm going to put this over the phonogram. Who thinks they can read this word? Fatima? Mink. Good job. Can you come up and put up mink for us? Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to take this word. I'm going to cover my phonogram. Who thinks they can read this word? Can you read it, Nayla?
Pink.
Pink. Can you come up and put it up for us? Okay. Got it? Okay, next one. I'm going to take my phonogram. Daniela. Here it is. Who can read this one? Can you read that, Delisha? Wink. Can you put that one up for us? You did? All right, Miss Campos is going to get a little bit tricky. Can I get tricky?
Yeah.
Okay, put it up.
Okay.
Here it is. The next phonogram we're going to do. Who can read this one? Drew?
Green.
Drew, there is no R in it. You're saying brink. You got to look at the letters that you see. The word, Fatima? Bank. Watch. B-ink. Excellent job. Go ahead and put that up. Okay? Thank you. All right, let's try another one. Who can read this one? Okay, Delisha? Sink. And I like how you said A for the ink part. Okay? All right, let's do another one. All right, here we go. Who can read this one? Fernando? But Fernando, you're still saying bronk. Do you see an R in this word? No. Fatima, Daniela? Bonk. Watch Miss Campos read this one, Fernando. I'm going to go b-onk, right? That's why it's really important, Fernando, for you to listen during class because then it helps you with your reading, okay? Okay, we have one more. Put it up where you think. You can just put it on top. Excellent. Let's look at this one. Anybody want to try? Okay. No, it's not hunk. What do you think? What's the word? So what's the word? Honk. Like to honk your horn. Watch. Go this way, please, Fernando. Honk. Excellent job. Well, you guys did an amazing job today. Let me tell you what you guys have for homework tonight. Tonight, you're going to read your words with phonograms, okay? Remember, our phonograms are ink, and onk, right? So those are